Hi everybody, this is Millie here. Mates is just on the other side of the table. They're they're well, not fighting, but you know, how do you call it in English? Rummaging around the room. So sorry if you see them flying behind me and around me. I'm Char from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and on YouTube and on MeWe. That's Mates. Sorry, Mates. And Buddayadvies on Facebook. I do go live, so if you would like to join me and other people in my tea room, sorry for Matis, then please become a member. You can just do that in the corner here and click on the bell, and then you'll be notified. Please share and like the videos as much as possible with family and friends, and hopefully on your own media pages. I really do enjoy the reactions that I'm getting from everybody. Thank you very much. Some of them are really beautiful. Right, I've been talking too much again, and we have. How can the same cards come out as last week? No, I'm not accepting that. I'm going to stick them back into the deck. I want a good reading. Please, can I have fresh cards? Oh, that one is sticking out. That is the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Hierophant. Then we have the Three of Cups. That's better. That's better. Great stuff. Last week was a great week for the cards, and it seems to be going to be all right this week as well. All right. It's definitely also a spiritually influenced week this week. So let's have a look. An animal card. We've got the koi fish spirit from the Animal Oracle Spirit deck, and from the Angels Answers. Please, can we have a positive one here? It's not too bad, but let's get into the reading, guys. And this reading is from, what did I say? The 24th to the 30th. So I'll do that to the 31st. The 24th to the 31st. Okay. And then the month is already passed again. Right, the first week, the first card from the beginning of the week, we have the Knight of Swords, like you can see here. He's throwing his sword in the air. He's ready for fast action. And sometimes this knight doesn't stop to think before he takes the action. So be careful what you say, what you do. Think about it. Think about your intonation and what you say in the beginning of the week, especially if you are dealing with judicial or authorities in question, because the Knight of Swords does represent justice, righteousness, wisdom, communication in writing and speaking. So be aware of what you say, darlings. And it's lying next to the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is the head of the church, and he is a red man, as they say. He has learned, he's had a life experience, he does teach, he does delegate, and he takes care of his flock. He also knows the law, and usually it is depicted with two people below his feet, listening to him, learning from him, and the two keys. The two keys means the conscious and the subconscious. So be aware of your subconscious and your conscious. So, you know, there's one thing, subconsciously you might want another thing, and consciously you know what to do because of justice. So it looks like there is an institutional, judicial background to this reading this week. But the outcome and the result should be okay, because we have the Three of Cups, and that means that you will be celebrating with friends and family. And then we have the Moon, and the Moon means listen to your intuition. There are things that that will have to be clarified. Something is not quite clear. It's like the dark side of the moon, and the moon also has a light side, and the light is shining on the path, so everything on the path will be illuminated. So it will be in the spotlight, and you can see that with this, it is also depicted with the two dogs howling at the moon, but also a piece of clockwork. So perhaps time is of the essence, that you have to get the clarification for that judicial situation or information for the institutions. Perhaps the truth will now come out after the full moon. Something is not clear, and clarity will be brought to you, and that is why you can celebrate at the end of March. And I also see number 11 with the two candlesticks, or what is it? Well, pillars, I think, with the two pillars. It just reminds me of the doorway. It is a doorway, and also reminds me of 11. Perhaps something you might even get to hear the news in the second week of March. Sorry guys, sorry, that was an SOS. Going on to the clarification or theme cards, we have the koi fish spirit. There is always enough, and it's number 36. So there is an end of a phase, and you're going into a new phase, and you're going to celebrate. It's going to, like I said, if it's a judicial situation, something will come to a good positive result, and clarification will be gotten. And like the koi fishes, there's always enough. So be happy with what you get, because you only get what you deserve. And on this, if you've got any other ideas, then it's not the right time. So if you can't get the clarification, it's not the right time to get a result. That's what I get. But I will ask a clarification card from the angels. What is not the right time? Let go. Okay, so if you let's say you have a settlement and you want $1 million, and they say sorry, but you can only have 250, then let it go. Ask for suspension or advice from your advocate. Can we stall this? Can we ask for a delay? Because I don't agree with this, I want to think about it. That type of thing. So it's not the right time to ask for a delay, or perhaps it is. That's why you need to get the advice, and not to jump into action there and then. Just bide your time and let it go until you've sorted it out and clarified it, and you've made up your mind. Okay, because there is enough. Don't let anybody, how do you call it, wimple you off. There is enough. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it resonates with the most of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It could also be in a job situation that you want a pay rise, and it's not the right time to ask for a pay rise. So you have to let it go and ask somebody for advice with regard to taking action and to get into the spotlight, so you can ask for that rise and go into action. But this knight doesn't stop to think, he goes into action. So be the knight of staves. He thinks about it, he's creative and he's logical, and then he's clear on what he wants. His feelings are clear, he's listening to his intuition, and then he goes for a race. So there again, I'm trying to give you all kinds of possibilities with love or with work. Take time, think, and then take action. Anyway, my darlings, I love you all. Take care, and I thank you very much for being here with me. And like I said, if you'd like to become a member, you can do it down here and join me live in the live sessions, and I will give you a card. Okay, take care, God bless, and be blessed.